this.
And I understand how much this sham of a marriage is killing you. I want you to know that no matter what you decide, I will always support you.
You see everything, Wura. Why didn't you say this?
But stop lying to him.
Okay. What's going on again?
Mom knew Lulu was gay and still forced him to get married.
That boy dies. If that boy dies, this marriage dies with him.
Look, I have never liked you, and I doubt I ever will.
What kind of a mother is Wura Adeleke? Like, I've sat down, I've actually tried to think about everything that has transpired in this Wura, and I'm just asking myself, do we have mothers like this? Like, are there women that will actually sacrifice everything just so that they can get all the ones, including their children? And if I'll ask, has Wura changed? Will Wura change? Has Wura learned her lessons? My answer is still no. She has not learned her lessons. Even after all that has happened in her family, Wura will still go ahead to do the same thing that she has been doing. She has not learned her lessons. Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. How you're doing? If you're doing great, hope you're staying safe. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell button, and also comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about Wura. So we're going to dissect everything that happened on Wura this week. I want to know, have you seen this series yet? What are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe to Showmax and watch it, and then let's come here and talk about it and talk about all that transpired, weigh everything, learn the lessons we have to learn, and move on with life.
Fucking loud, you like him. How many times must I say it? He didn't tell me anything. He should have said something, but he kept quiet.
Maybe because you call Femi a faggot at every chance you got.
Well, you call Femi names too.
Oh.
So now from this week, we have seen that Lulu, like when they titled that thing, the title of, I think on Monday, the wedding and the funeral, I was just imagining who exactly are we talking about when we talk about the funeral? Because yes, the wedding, we already knew that Lulu was actually getting married to Mandy, but the funeral, that title kept me in huge suspense. Like, who exactly are they going to bury? And I was really restless until that day came. And now the wedding is here, wedding preparations have started, guests have arrived, everybody is well seated, waiting for the couple to actually come out. We now see Lulu's father at the Adeleke actually come to Lulu's room, trying to cheer him up, ask him how he's doing. But before then, Lulu was actually in the room with Jeje, and Jeje was trying to cheer him up, like, this is your day, you should be all smiles, you should be happy that you're getting married and all of that. And then the father walks in on the two of them. He comes in with a bottle of wine just so that they can cheers and all of that. And then after that, Lulu tells them, okay, that's fine that he's coming, let him still have some drinks, and then he'll meet them there. After a while, the bride Mandy is ready. All the guests are seated right now waiting for the couple to come out. The bridal train had already come out, waiting for the couple to come out. Then we now see his sister going to meet the mother, saying, oh mommy, what's up, must you do this, must this wedding hold, like Lulu is not in a good space. But before then, the sister had actually gone to meet Lulu and telling Lulu that, see, I support any decision you make. Like, even at this point in time, if you decide to walk away from this marriage now, if you decide to cancel it, I'm actually in huge support of you. So she was in support of Lulu actually working out on the marriage. And then next thing is that she goes in to try to call Lulu and say, okay, people are waiting for you, what decision have you made? Nowhere. Lulu is nowhere to be found. Next thing is that everybody is like, the mother, Wura, her husband, and Jeje, they're actually looking for Lulu. They go everywhere looking for Lulu, searching for Lulu. And next thing is that we're seeing Lulu, should I say he was drowned? Like, he was in the bathtub filled with water, and I think he caught himself. I don't know, because the whole water was actually filled with blood. And I was just saying in my head, is this the best way, Lulu? Is this the best way to get about this? Like, you want to kill yourself, you want to commit suicide. Before then, he had actually called Adewale to tell Adewale that is this what Adewale really wants for him, that Adewale should answer his call, pick his call, and then let them have a conversation. But obviously Adewale did not even answer that call. So we now see Lulu in his own pool of blood, and then the father came in and saw that. Then I had to rush him to the hospital. Definitely the wedding has been called off because there's no groom anymore again. So my question now is, Lulu, was that actually the best way to go about this? Like taking your own life because of your mother? I don't know, Shao, but I don't think committing suicide is actually the best thing for anybody to do in such a situation. What he would have Kokuma done is just exit, like run away. Highest is that yes, so they disown him. And it is actually shocking and surprising that the father did not even know what was going on. I actually thought the father knew that his son was gay, but it's now surprising that the father did not even know. Like, when the father was acting all of that, I was like, wait, you mean to tell me you did not know your son was gay? It was actually very surprised, but we'll get to that later. So my question is, Lulu, was that the best way? Let me know in the comment section whether you think that was the best way for Lulu to go about it, that's trying to take his life because he didn't want to actually get married to Mandy. I think he should have just ran away. He had the money, he has the money, he would have just gone. Even if Adewale is not there, he should just go start life afresh. Maybe when he's there, after all, his sister already knows what's up. His sister already knows that he's not happy getting into this marriage. Maybe when he has gone, he can now talk to the father. Although from what has transpired now in this week, I don't know how to say that the husband or the father, that is Lulu's father, is actually a weak man. Like, I'm beginning to draw that conclusion that he's actually a weak man, because certain things I see him do, certain things I see Wura do. Like, the one that even made me shocked was when the doctor was actually trying to give him form to fill, like a form of consent to go ahead with the whole medical check of Lulu, and he was still trying to sign. Next thing that Wura just grabs it from his hand and now goes to sign.
Sign this. So run some test.
Test?
Yes.
Does he have an infection?
It's premature to say at this point. Still need to watch.
Wasting time.
Like, you don't want to do certain things like that. Yes, it's your son. After all, you don't want to put him in that condition. So I think I'm digressing. Like, I'm running too fast. So next thing is that they had to rush Lulu to the hospital. Now Lulu is actually in coma. They don't know what's going on, and then his sister actually knows what's going on. His sister knows that his mother actually caused this. Then next thing is that the sister has to start blowing hot, like she's there blowing hot air, that mommy is the cause of all of this, that Lulu did not want to get married to Mandy, and the father is like, he doesn't understand what's going on. What exactly are you saying? And then the mother tries to shut her up. That's Wura tries to shut her up, saying, no, you cannot be saying certain things like this. We're already in a fix. You cannot try to cause problem and all of that. Next thing is that Jeje and she now goes back home, and then Jeje is trying to tell her, oh, do you want your mother to, do you want your parents' marriage to break off? Why are you saying certain things like this? That I don't think that this thing can cause a rift in the family. And she's like, she doesn't care. After all, she's not the one lying to her husband. That is the mother that is lying to her husband. So it's none of her business. After all, her brother is in the hospital, lifeless. So what exactly is he trying to say? She wasn't happy about it. I mean, I'm happy that she's one person that actually stood her grounds from beginning. Like, she was very vocal about everything she was doing and what she was saying. Even when she wasn't then Adewale, like her, not Adewale, Lulu, her brother, like, even if you run away, even if you go, no problem. But just be a man, if you leave, I'm going to really torment mommy, like torment her mother. Like, she's someone, I don't think her mother would have pushed her around the way she was pushing Lulu. I love that girl. Like, the girl is, I think she took after her mother's stubbornness and all of that. But Lulu is the calm one. Maybe he took after the father. So next thing is that they now go back to the hospital again. Even after Jeje has tried to tell her to calm down about everything, not exposing everything that has gone wrong, and she goes to the hospital again and she now says, Daddy, I did not finish telling you all I had to say.
I have to stop lying to him.
Okay. What's going on again?
Mom knew Lulu was gay and still forced him to get married.
There's still more I have to say. Mommy knew that Lulu is gay. And do you know the funny thing? That after she had said it initially that Lulu is gay and he didn't want to marry Mandy, Wura was actually denying it, saying that she did not know. And the husband is like, there is no way you tell me you did not know. You know everything. You see everything. So how come you did not say this? Are you sure you don't know what went wrong? And then when the daughter now came the next day, the daughter now said, Daddy, I did not finish telling everything. Mommy knows actually that Lulu is gay and she still tried to force him to marry Mandy. You know, that's why I said has Wura learned her lesson? Has Wura changed? The answer is still no. Because she still goes ahead lying, telling one lie or the other. Which I don't know why she's even as the son right now is in coma. So the husband was very disappointed, very angry at what had transpired. And then the next thing is that the doctors now come in and say, okay, they need to carry out more tests on Lulu. Now ask the husband to sign a form of consent to go ahead with the test. Next thing is that Wura just drags the form from his hand and goes ahead to sign. In my head, I'm like, even as fingers are pointing around you that you're the cause of it, you still have the effrontery to exhibit some kind of unnecessary behaviors. Like, I was surprised that the husband did not. The husband was just looking confused and couldn't say anything. I don't know. It was so shocking. And then the result now came out, and then they announced that, oh, Lulu is actually brain dead, that he might not make it, that even if he makes it, he'll be like a vegetable and all that. The father is not, Lulu's father, Adeleke, is not having any of this. So he goes ahead to tell Wura that if anything happens to Lulu, then that marriage is over.
Okay. If that boy dies, this marriage dies with him.
And we're now seeing Wura very disappointed. She's crying, fake tears. I will say that, fake tears. I don't think she's remorseful about anything. And then the mother, as Adeleke's mother, happens to be, she came for the wedding. Definitely this is her grandson's wedding. Then she now came in, and then she has been seeing what's going on. She's not really happy that Lulu is in the hospital. She's actually asking questions that why would Lulu be in the hospital? Why would Lulu try to take his life that is not even adding up and all of that? So she went to meet her granddaughter. Her granddaughter later now says, oh, that mommy is actually the cause of all of this. That after all, mommy knew that Lulu is gay, but mommy still tried to force him to marry Mandy. And the grandmother, that's Tinamba, I think that's her name, now was very pissed. She said, oh, that this really makes sense and things really adds up now. That even while Lulu was a child, she noticed that Lulu was giving that tendency of being gay, but she tried to control it. But Wura at the same time was very, you know how Wura is now, when the mother-in-law tries to do certain things, she will come and be attacking the mother-in-law. So she had to just give up, thinking that okay, Lulu has changed. After all, she actually saw Lulu with ladies, so she was thinking that okay, Lulu is now straight and all of that, so that everything now makes sense, what's going on. She now calls Wura, tries to explain to Wura, and then Wura starts that her nonsense, fake tears. And the mother was like, this is not about you. Right now, this is about Lulu. Let's talk about Lulu.
Look, I have never liked you, and I doubt I ever will.
Because right from the one, you know, I never liked you and there was never in support of this marriage. Now let's talk about Lulu. Like, I love the fact that she put Wura in her place. Like, she let her know that, see, it's not about you. That fake tears, just dry it up. I don't need it. Wura has been very, very annoying. So later on, we now see that I don't know, Sha, but I don't know how this is going to end at the end of the day. We're now seeing that Mandy is getting aware that Lulu is actually gay. I don't know how she's going to take it. I don't know how she's going to digest this. Bear in mind that Mandy's father actually knows that Lulu is gay. So I wonder how she's going to receive it, that her father is allowed her marry or wanting to marry someone that is gay. Knowing that the son-in-law is gay, you still want me, your daughter, to marry him. Like, I wonder how everything is going to turn out at the end of the day. For Wura she has gone back to smoking. She's like, I don't want to say that she's depressed. No, Wura is still Wura. Wura is still the devil that she is. So I think maybe with all this that has happened now, because she's actually trying to blame herself for killing so many people, for all that she has done wrong in the past. Maybe people actually, the dead actually coming after her for all her atrocities of the past. Maybe this is her time for her payback time. So that's what she has always just been reminiscing and all of that. And then for JJ, I love that Lulu's sister, what's her name again, actually confronted him and said, you actually knew that Lulu too is gay, and then you allowed my mom do certain things. So while he was actually confronting JJ, Adeleke actually came in, announced it, and I'm like, wait, so you actually knew too that Lulu was gay, and you and your sister did all of this? Don't worry, when I come back, we're going to talk about all of this and we'll see how it goes. So I think at the end of the day, this is how Wura will actually maybe try to commit suicide, if we saw what happened in the beginning of when Wura started, where we saw that she tried to commit suicide. See, I don't want Wura to commit suicide. She has to face everything, like all the pain that comes with the punishment of what she has done in the past. She has to face it, the embarrassment she caused people. She has to face all the embarrassment one by one. Like, I don't want her to take the easy route at all. She has to pay for her sins. That's what I think. Well, let me know in the comment section what you think. For Lulu, I just want him to come back alive, but I know it might be mission impossible at this point in time, but let's see how it goes at the end of the day. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video, and bye.
Wura, Adeolu is my son, my flesh and blood. I don't care if it's gay or red. I don't care. I will